Hey, everybody. This poem is called For My Father. I read this poem at his funeral in 1997, which explains the coda at the end of the poem. It goes like this. One night, his big hand grabbed mine and we flew out the front door into the hot, windy furnace of a Santa Ana night. Me, a little boy, stumbling to keep up with my father, whose young and healthy gait seemed as wide as a suspension bridge. Down the block, I called out over the roar of the wind, and he stopped. I looked up into his eyes, and I was amazed because I saw a small dead space deep inside his heart. And suddenly, I knew what we were running away from. I was sad for him, but I was a little boy. What could I possibly say to him? A wealthy suburb, a colder world, an older boy, found my father sitting in the last warm place in the world, the secret den where there was a fireplace that still burned real wood. I stood at the doorway. He closed his eyes, still running, the dead spot growing like a cancer. And I thought to say, Daddy, let's stop running and just be together, you and I. But I said nothing. I was used to my own silence by now. A long time passed and I went far away. There was a big, angry fire inside of me. And I ran as hard as I could from my own dead spot. I tried to grab onto something that would tell me what it was to be a man. I wasted myself. Directionless, my fire spent on nothing, I finally wandered back home. The air was heavy, the house was silent, and the hallway was a highway for phantoms. We passed through each other, my father and I, unaware, both struck blind, deaf, and dumb by the dead space inside. In the twilight, on the last night, my father spoke his last rite. As if an angel passed through him, he said to me, Son, I loved you so much I was afraid of it. I killed it because I was afraid of the intensity of it. And I said, I knew that. And I saw the dead space grow inside of you. And I did nothing. I said nothing. And for that moment, we were both forgiven, both alive. In the space that had been dead, we were both reborn. God, sweet God, in my silence I have forsaken so many people, and worse, I have stilled my own brave, sweet heart, and all to be a man. You come here for my father, my family, and I thank you for that. But if you really want to bring meaning to my father's death, then do in life what he and I could only do on the threshold of death. Let your love stream out of you in all directions, in all of its overpowering abundance. Let it surround your loved ones and let it dance with them like the angel that it is. We are mortal, God knows, but Nietzsche gave us the answer to death over 100 years ago. Dionysus. We have the will to sing, dance, and celebrate on the very edge of the precipice. The moment any one of us stops dancing, the dead space grows in all of us. Thank you very much.